Father, I confess.
So I'm going to show you the proper way to actually plant, well, plants. You know, most people think just putting soil into it is good enough, and I don't know, most of the time it is, but save yourself some money and get some better looking plants. What you're going to want to do is use this perolate. So basically what it is volcano rock, and it allows air to get down to the roots really easily. So what I like to do is use a little cup. And I like to put one on the very bottom, and what this does is it allows your water to drain quite easily versus getting clogged up in the bottom. And anytime you've got water clogged up in the bottom, it's going to mold, and then your plant is going to in turn die. So you don't want that. And then you're going to keep layering it kind of like a lasagna, and once you're done layering it, you're going to take one of these shish kebab sticks or whatever you got and just give it like a nice turn, and that will bring up some of the perolate. And eventually it will look like this. So this is nice and ready to plant, and I'm going to plant this one inside of there, but I'm going to do that after the video. So anyways, you're going to plant it in there. You want to pack it down fairly tight, and then you're going to put another coat of soil. And then once it's in there, you're going to finish it with perolate. So it looks nice, water can go through it pretty easily, and most importantly of all, it's easy to suck air through there. And you don't have just plain soil on the top. I find with soil, sometimes you get bugs or mold, or your water residue kind of sticks in it, and it looks gross. Like you can kind of see on the edge of this one, there's some residues, and yeah, I don't know, I find that looks quite a bit cleaner. So anyways, you can buy this at any gardening store. This big bag actually was only $24, and this big bag of soil was $40. So a small bag, probably the size of a grocery bag, they wanted $12 for that, and this entire thing was $24. So if you do a lot of planting, definitely get this. It's all natural, non-toxic, and then this is a pro mix. I used potting soil before, but it's really acidic, and I got lots of fruit flies. So anyways, there's a couple tips, YouTube. Enjoy. So preparing your plant, I basically just took this out of the container here, and yeah, when you put them in, just break up the sides, push in the sides, and it should slide right out. So you don't really want to plant your plant with all of these sticking on here, because it'll grow kind of lopsided and sort of ugly. Like this little guy here, that's fine, but these little things on the sides you want to get rid of, because that's going to be underneath your perolite. And honestly, if you want like a nice trunk, like a nice firm thick stem, you want to take off all these little twiggies. Now if you're pro, which I am not, people sometimes actually weave these together, and doing that you get those nice spiral shapes of plants coming up. So I might do that with this one, but as for these other ones, no. So as you can see on this one, I have quite a bit of pruning to do. This one I've got most of it done, and obviously leave on the tops. But by getting rid of the bottom of this, it'll look a lot nicer, and it'll get a lot more of a tree shape versus a bush shape. Just a little heads up. Enjoy.